Hello everybody and welcome to another cast of Dota 2. I actually got a couple recommendation or two recommendation? Is that what? Christian, help me out here. When someone asks, can you bring back Dota 2, is that a recommendation?
That's a request.
A request. Apparently my brain is, I know, Jakiro, your favorite. Apparently my brain is not working today, so that's the perfect time to go ahead and start Dota 2 cast. Ooh, Slark too. Slark is a fun hero. Sucks to see him go.
What's not working today?
He's my brain. Sucks to see him go. Tide is so fun too. Oh my god, there's been so many heroes undrafted already. But yeah, I'm going to be, or banned already. Not undrafted. That shows how horrible my brain is right now. But anyways, I'm going to be doing another cast of Dota 2. Wanted to do one of these again, and actually I got a couple of requests to go ahead and bring it back. I've got much better internet as well now, so shouldn't have any lags with anything like that. And I'm here co-casting with my good friend Christian, aka Boolono.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. Actually, since we're starting this right here, this won't matter for people watching because I'm recording this.
Interesting pick.
Yeah, Elder Titan's always a fun hero to see. But sorry, really quickly, are you live streaming? Just because I'm curious.
I could, but I'm not currently.
Okay, cool, whatever. I was just interested. Yeah, Elder Titan's a really cool hero. From what I remember, he's not all that high in favor for the current meta. I might remember wrong. Honestly, I haven't seen much of Elder Titan in the current meta, and that's why. Haven't really even heard anything about him, but he is a
powerhouse, though.
Yeah, he is a very, very powerful hero and quite a threat, especially with his Earth Splitter. I love that ult. Barely ever see it because people barely ever pick him up. He's quite an unplayed hero, to say the least. Witch Doctor's always cool, though. But I'm mad at these teams because Elder Titan will be fun and interesting to watch. I love Witch Doctor. He's not, in my opinion, the most exciting hero to actually see in a game, but both of these teams seem to be anti-fun right now. Actually, I will say in benefit, no Ragrets or something, whatever these people's names are. No Ragret, no boundaries, no fear. The second word there is boundaries, right?
Yeah.
The window's really small for me, so it's hard to see. Interesting logo. I don't really get it. No, I mean, clearly it's no regrets.
Go really aggressive all the time?
Well, clearly they're not if they're choosing to ban out the Slark first and pick two not very aggressive supports. I mean, actually, Witch Doctor is pretty aggressive.
Ooh, I've never seen a Dazzle. I've looked at his moveset.
Dazzle is BA. I actually really want to play a game with you sometime. A really cool hero. There's so many heroes in this game that he's really good to team up with, specifically because of Shallow Grave and how baller Shallow Grave is. Interesting choice to ban out the Legion commander. I could understand the Dire not wanting to face a Legion because Legion, despite the nerfs that she's gotten in the past, is still super, super powerful. But she is one of the heroes that I think would be really, really cool to combo with that Shallow Grave. If you get in a bad situation trying to combo with your with her ult duel, Shallow Grave will keep her alive out of it, and sometimes maybe even secure the duel so she'll win without dying or anything like that. I feel like that could be a cool combo. But my favorite, yeah, Weaver ban is unfortunate too. Not really any clear sign on what these guys like. The Radiant team, if nothing else, really doesn't like agility heroes. I may be wrong. I believe Terrorblade is agility. He might be intelligence, but if I remember correctly, I think
also just Terrorblade. He's just really frustrating to play against. So.
Yeah, that's the thing that annoys me about this. I don't think I finished my thought about that ban, but I dislike all the bans except for Terrorblade. Terrorblade, he's not a very exciting hero to watch. He's unbelievably powerful, annoying hero all around. While everyone else is really, really fun to watch, except for maybe the Weaver. I'd say Weaver is the least exciting. Oh, Silencer. Silencer is a really, really good ban. I hate that guy so much.
If it's such a good ban, I think it should have been moved up higher, just in case.
Well, the thing is, I shouldn't say I'm not saying he's such a good ban because he's any better of a ban than the others. I'm just saying he's such a good ban because he's such an annoying hero. I think I told you about Silencer before, because have you seen a game of Silencer? Okay, yeah. Basically, as you would guess from his name, he's pretty much the ultimate silencing hero in this game. His W silences, I believe it's his W, and his ult is a global silence, so he's kind of, he would be an interesting one to pair up with Omni Knight, because then it's basically, if they use their ults well, like did one ult, and then once the other ended, use the other one, maybe like Guardian Angel first, and then Silencer's Global Silence once Guardian Angel is run out. That's basically saying that the enemy team can do nothing. So, Templar Assassin, immediate pick after the Puck, because Templar is basically going to make Puck melt. Really, really unfortunate. Puck is an incredibly hard burst damage hero, but it's also one of the squishiest heroes in the game. Of course, it does have the illusory orb to be able to escape as a combo with that, but Templar Assassin, really, really good counter to a Puck, so because Puck is so freaking squishy. Unfortunately, Puck is a really fun, interesting hero to watch, but one that I think, similar to Enigma when it comes to drafting, should kind of be left for the final pick, so they can't do much to counter it at that point. Plus, Templar Assassin is a really, really, really cool and hard carry, so it's probably gonna be, if that was to levy against Templar versus the Puck in mid. Not entirely sure what, if they're going to choose someone else for that, but probably, oh shoot, Brewmaster. Love that hero so much, super, super fun hero. Probably Elder Titan in the off lane, while Dazzle supporting someone else, while, maybe Brewmaster in the off lane? I don't know, Brewmaster goes mid a lot too, but Puck has to go in mid. He just has to.
It might be Witch Doctor in the off lane, actually, and have Omni Knight support their carry.
I actually just saw a game earlier today that was Omni Knight in the off lane. I thought that was very, very bizarre, but
I mean, he
not
he
all
has
that
the ability
bad.
To do it.
What?
I definitely think he has the ability.
Yeah, well, he actually definitely does have the sustain because of his heal and his purification, and actually, because of that, I don't think it's all that bad, because Omni Knight is a guy who definitely focuses more on having levels than items, for the most part at least. So if he can live and fare off in the off lane on his own, I actually don't think it's all that bad, just kind of weird in my opinion. Sven pick is super cool. Elder Titan should still be the one in the off lane though, I'm pretty sure. We'll have to see if this is a support Sven or not. At this point, I would guess yes, but of course we'll just have to wait to see. Final ban, Skywrath Mage is coming out as well. Apparently, the Radiant team really don't like silences. I mean, that's only 2 people who have silences in that whole grouping of their bans, but
2 people who have silences, 2 people who have invis is the biggest trend.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. Yeah, 2 people with invis as well. I will say, of course, Terrorblade is really, really fearsome, and Slark is really, really powerful in this current patch. So it's one of those things where I think the first 2 bans are really good ones. Weaver's very annoying as well, but the others are just more pointing out to me heroes that they don't like playing. But then again, Skywrath Mage is really, really powerful too. His ult, I don't, are you familiar with Skywrath?
The freaking like machine gun thing from
Yeah,
heaven.
from the sky. Yeah, yeah, we've definitely played against Skywrath. Not only is his Q super annoying for harass because he can spam it like hell, but of course his ult is extra annoying as well because it's just so much burst damage. And while the Dire team doesn't have too much lockdown, actually really the only stun that they have a slow with Dazzle, and slow with the Templar ult, but really the only like lockdown hard CC that they have is on the Elder Titan and the Sven, but it is some heavy lockdown, so that comboed with the Skywrath Mage ult could easily get some kills, so yeah. Lycan is a very, very annoying hero. Nice to see him out of the game. Not the most exciting hero to watch, but I do kind of find some enjoyment of him popping into wolf form and then rampaging all over the place, scaring any fools that try to oppose him, but still. Oh, Necrophos! One of the highest win rate heroes in the game. And mixed with Omni Knight, actually, now that I think about it. I hate to say it, for whatever the no-name black faced. I feel incredibly bad for saying that. Bad choice of words on my part. I meant to say that they have no icon, so it's black. I feel bad for the no-named, no-image Dire team, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna lose. Interesting choice with Broodmother at the end, too. Broodmother oh, yeah, that means Broodmother's gonna be alone in the off lane. So interesting. Elder Titan's then going top. This is
interesting, and we had a lot of predictions to win.
Oh, yeah, those are just always gonna get thrown down.
Especially in a team game. So.
Yeah, like everyone throws those down. Look at the courier on Dire. It's this weird little squid octopus guy. I've never seen that before. I wonder if that's supposed to...
Oh, really? Are they spelling no regrets?
Oh, nice! No regrets! Oh, I really hope that... I really hope that No Regrets wins. I'm pretty sure that they are. Both of these teams seem pretty powerful, and Puck is going to have a horrible time. Although, actually, it looks like, yeah, I think that Brewmaster was totally a counter to their Templar pick, because they chose Puck, almost certainly planning on putting Puck in the mid, but then they got the instant counter with the Templar Assassin, so they wanted to counter that by getting a Brew, so Puck could end up going somewhere else. Very interesting choice. Looks like Dazzle's gonna be popping up the rune up top. Nobody's contesting the one in bottom.
So we have the Witch Doctor and the Omni Knight top. Or is, wait, no, it's bot lane, my bad. Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah, looks like it might be a tri-lane contesting the Broodmother in bot, whereas one of them might move top, though, because a Puck against a tri-lane? That is almost worse than the Templar. Maybe even worse than the Templar. Like, that's weird. Whatever. Really quickly, Christian, especially since we're late with the game starting, let's go ahead and introduce these teams. On Puck up top for the Radiant is No Tag on the Puck. In mid is Minty on the Brewmaster. We have... Jonathan the Ripper? I can't quite tell because he's moving and there's a lot of text. On the Witch Doctor, Dota Cycle on the Omni Knight, and JRTS9 on the Necromancer as well. And then you could, go ahead and introduce the Dire team.
Okay, we have Burakula on Broodmother, one of my favorite champs, I have to say. But it already seems like they already have vision for denying her down there, so that's going to be a little bit of a bummer for her.
Yeah, I like how she's hiding right in the trees with the sentry ward, like, right next to her in their face. Interesting sentry ward. I would imagine those trees would block some of the vision, but that probably gives them really good sight in those trees, which, of course, with the Broodmother is going to be her main hiding spot.
Now I need to remember how to swap over to all the other people.
I'm just moving on the map. You should say, are you doing directed cam? Because you should definitely
get rid
swap
of that
to free
camera.
Yeah.
Mid lane is SWKQQ on the Templar Assassin. Still an assassin. It seems like Elder Titan's doing a slight jungling pattern.
He's trying to pull the minion wave, and he actually got it. I thought he was a little bit late for a second there, but he actually turned out okay.
But Elder Titan's name is Fellis. We have a lone hunter on Sven with a very interesting set of gear.
I know, I like his icy blade of iciness.
I really like that. It's huge. It's amazing. Then on Dazzle, we have PGCR, and him and Puck are having a little bit of a
I know, looks like he's kind of going in. Of course Puck is going to be able to jump right on out if he needs to. Oh, shoot, but the Templar comes in, and that is a dead Puck right off the bat.
Very nice job.
Templar, a perfect example why...
Templar, sorry.
A perfect example of why the Templar Assassin just melts a Puck. Didn't even need to lane with him. Still wrecked his face.
Well, it didn't help that Templar already had picked up a DD rune right before coming into that fight.
I know, seriously. I just think that was a bad engagement on the Puck. Clearly, Puck was trying to investigate to, like, try to stop Elder Titan or something from, oh my god, Puck is, once again, kind of in a weird spot. Going on the Dazzle, of course, soloing out a Puck on a Dazzle. The Puck should be okay. Except for maybe not in the early game, because Puck is so freaking squishy. On top of the leaderboard is definitely Sven with the last hit. Seeing as it's a tri-lane against a freaking Puck, he's gonna have all the free reign to get those last hits that he wants. So I guess actually the Elder Titan is much more on the support, and the Sven is the one who's going to be carrying for that lane or whatever. In middle lane, we got a little bit of an engagement going out on the Templar. I think Templar should actually be perfectly fine. With that refraction on her, there's just like... Oh, shoot, he actually did do a lot of damage to her, but it is just so hard to deal damage with her. She really microed the bottle there, triggered her bottle, and then pretty much immediately got hit by a minion afterwards. Also, Broodmother's having a bit of trouble down in the bot lane. She got out okay.
Those legs.
I know, stretching out those legs, meandering about. I mean, when you've got 8 of them, you gotta stretch the legs, you know? She does not seem to realize that she's chilling right in that sentry ward, unless that's why she's back at... No, actually, she's going to go ahead and go down and get that illusion rune. Good for her. Oh my god.
Yeah, all the kills are being funneled to that Templar right now. It's kind of getting a little bit scary.
Have you seen the banner for, NRG? You should go ahead and go to their fountain and check out their banner. It's pretty good.
Sea-Wolves.
No, oh shoot, not even that. I didn't even see that. Sea-Wolves Club. But then, no, go up a little and see their banner. It's really good. Oh shoot, okay, Puck just got stunned out by the Sven. That is a dead Puck. Not even gonna be able to use the illusory orb. I think she did have it on cooldown, so sucks that she couldn't quite get that off before getting out there. Even if she did, though, that thing's gotta travel. There's no way in hell that, will have been able to get out there with their lives. Really sucks for this Broodmother. Obviously, if you put a Broodmother in lane, you're expecting her to push, and she's having her lane pushed against her. It's a bad situation down there.
Mean, they have her stuck in a 3-on-1, and it's definitely a carry Sven because he just picked up a Hand of Midas.
Hand of Midas on the Sven. Interesting. I think I would have rather have him go directly for that drum. If you are 32 hits in well actually he's the good side of the tri lane. But yeah, if you're at 33 hits, well actually that is really good, pretty good for him. But with the 14 denies on top of that, if he's basically, this is how I should word it. If he's basically free farming in his lane, I don't think there's really a point to the Hand of Midas. But then again, if you do get a 5-minute Hand to Midas, that is super quick, so he's going to be farming up like mad. So
we're already starting to have some BM coming out from the.
Really, I actually didn't.
Yeah, Templar Assassin is saying, "Give me more beer, give me." It's just like, really? I know you have like all the kills, but come on.
Oh no, Omni! Don't take that bounty! You want to give it to your guy with the bottle. Okay, good. I don't know if there was actually miscommunication there to start with. He was probably just walking down to try to secure it. Oh, this is silly, because the Radiant team and the Dire team actually are both doing some pretty good ward coverage. There was a strange ward down in bot that is actually just gonna die on the Dire side. It just died right there. I don't really understand what was the point of that. I mean, it would have stopped them from being able to stack and pull their bottom lane, but honestly, with the Broodmother in this bad of a situation, kind of really want to push, and that's just gonna delay the push even more.
I agree, but if you look at the net worth stat right now, she's the 5th highest in net worth on the map.
That's true. That's true.
So she's doing as good as the enemy mid laner. So that should just show you how the situation is going.
That is actually very, very true. I did not notice that, so thank you for pointing that out, my good sir. Seriously, though, especially for contesting not only a tri-lane, but a tri-lane that includes a Necrophos. So they should really, and he is not maxing out. He is not maxing out his Heartstopper aura, which actually I think does make much more sense. Really, like, I love maxing out Heartstopper, but it is much more of kind of like a pub stomper kind of build. We have an engagement coming out on the TA. She did actually pop her invis. So there's absolutely nothing that's gonna go down with this Earth Spirit here. She actually did go out of it though. Probably because she was taking damage from the Fire Spirit, but then again she also killed it as well. I don't really understand what happened there. I don't know why she canceled that. Misclick Dust, that sucks. Yeah, he didn't use his Dust. I was wondering if he had one. I couldn't quite tell. Because, you can't see his items when he actually does his primal split. He did misclick it though. Should use the dust first, because I think that hero, or player on that hero, Mr. Misty Man, I don't think he realized that he should use that right off the bat first. So, 8 minutes. Since the two people in mid have been contesting each other, they're doing relatively okay on items, I guess I would say. I would hope that Brewmaster would have a bit more, but he's going on the TA once more. She does go on her Invis and gets her refraction up, so she is doing serious damage to him. She should have stayed in. He does have the DD rune, but she had the Dazzle for help. Doesn't matter anyways. Dazzle is still there for assistance, and they end up taking out that Brewmaster, so that sucks for him. Sven is also going heavy and hard on the puck with the illusory orb, but she's able to get it off. Get in the trees. Oh, they know she's there, of course. Oh my god.
Oh,
that was
no.
a good move on.
Cutting down the
Nope, he pulls him back.
Goodbye.
Yep. They push down the trees. That was a good move on the puck, though, because what is that one move called? I really should know that. Phase shift. That's right. Because what the Elder 10 did was he sent in his spirit in to go ahead and kill her with that. But the puck did use his phase shift. I forgot. Like, yeah, phase shift immediately after to go ahead and avoid the burst damage. But of course, then they had the not just the oh shoot, there's actually an engagement going down on the Broodmother. She is caught under tower, taking severe tower damage, but she's actually going to get out okay. And she took down the Necrophos in the meantime too, so you know what? I was wrong, Christian. She is actually, at this point, I would say, maybe not dominating the lane, but doing very, very well for herself. A hell of a lot better than the puck.
She just pulled ahead of the Necrophos in value, so... And then, which is sad considering if you just look at the... We should check the hero level board, actually, seeing as how that's shaping out, because really, of course, since the Necrophos has 3 people with him, even including her... Oh, shoot, the Witch Doctor is taking some serious damage. He was able to get the heal. Oh, no! Oh my god, Necrophos ult was not enough for the Broodmother, but it did do enough damage to end up taking her out, all in all. Now Dazzle is in a little bit of trouble, but with the speed he had on him, he's going to get out there perfectly okay, unless he goes in the side shop, but they do have the Templar coming in for some assistance. She is strong, but with that Omni abilities, I don't think they're going to be able to do anything. Though. Yeah, he is super low on mana. He does not... He actually chose to go for a Ring of Basilius, which is interesting to me. I usually like to go ahead and focus specifically for the Soul Ring. I think the Soul Ring has much greater value on a Omni Knight than a Ring of Basilius does. But of course... she's just not leaving them alone.
Yeah.
She's staying in.
Templar is pretty freaking fed for herself. She is level 11, which is 2 above the Sven, which is the second highest hero, who, of course, as you know, is also on her team, and was part of a tri-lane. So, despite my predictions early on with having this Necrophos highest win rates in the game right now, and Omni Knight on the team, who I think is one of the best supports in the game, despite that advantage, Dire is really, really kind of stomping this Radiant team. This is a bad situation for them. Man, the Templar is 3 levels ahead of the Brewmaster. They lane together, so that's a bad
Brewmaster
situation.
is right now at 0, 4, and 1. He's been suffering.
Yeah. I think the one worst of all, though, unfortunately, who has been, and not saying the worst player, but the one who has been suffering the worst, despite having a kill on him, is the Puck. Because that's a Puck who was solo lane. This is the problem with Puck going solo lane at all. Really, that is just why they should not have chosen the Puck before last pick. Because I think the Templar Assassin pick just ruined all of their Puck plans. I think they picked Puck wanting him to go mid, had to force him to the top lane so he wouldn't be going up against the Templar. Just got dominated in the top lane, though, because Puck is 1-3, but he's also way underleveled compared to the Sven, who is in a tri-lane. Tri-lane against solo lane. 3 levels below the Sven. And of course, only had 1 last hit the last time I checked on the board. Oh wait, no, that's the last hits? What did I see before? Because Puck actually has 12. Unless Puck just got 10 of them in the short period of time. Templar Assassin is going heavy on, down on the Witch Doctor. That's now 4v1 against the Templars. So let's see how this goes. 5v1 with her, but Templar, her refraction.
And she just gets out.
Yeah, she actually didn't even need to use the refraction. She just walks right on out. Oh no. Oh no. She's got the puck. Out goes the illusory orb. Puck actually does get out, but she's got her blink dagger on her. She's right up on the puck again. Not quite able to take the puck out. Puck's life was saved by the Brewmaster's W, the Drunken Haze, because otherwise, really, Templar Assassin definitely would have gotten those hits and dominated the board. Or not dominated the board, but laid waste to that poor, unfortunate puck. So, I gotta say, Christian, despite things already looking bad for the Dire, I gotta say they're looking more and more worse because, well, they haven't lost any towers except for top so far. Their jungle is starting to get kind of overwhelmed by Dire wards. So...
And here's the thing, if you look at it this way, as flashy as the Templar Assassin is doing right now, Sven has a much higher gold per minute.
Yeah, and I will say, Templar, let's see what Templar... Yeah. Part of that is because Templar has not leveled up a single of her side blades abilities.
Broodmother has like 20 spiderlings
going
in
Oh no! It's... Necrophos doesn't have enough mana, and neither does Omni Knight!
Oh,
I was about to say, two healing heroes, three of them with the Witch Doctor. They've got to be able to keep him alive, but that is actually a double kill!
Is she going for a third?
She's going on the Omni Knight. He has maxed out his purification mad. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe it. I think the misplay there on the Omni Knight is not putting a couple of levels into Degen Aura, because really with the spiders there, I understand Purification. Purification is by far one of Omni Knight's best abilities, seeing as it does the burst damage. That'll be good on taking out those spiders. And, of course, the heal is just unbelievably good. But you're in a lane with two other people who have heals. Especially when, let me check the Witch Doctor. Okay, he is not maxed out his heal, but he is not...
what the hell happened? When Puck get on a killing spree?
Yeah, Puck actually has been doing good for himself. I feel bad for missing that. Really? I cannot believe that lane... I cannot believe how well this Brew has been doing for herself. Because you would think with Purification... and Necrophos' Death Pulse, you would think that they would be able to clear out those spiders and sustain the lane super well from themselves.
I would say she is doing pretty well, but then again, she's not microing all of her spiders that well. There's a lot of spiders that I see that she has that are just kind of sitting around doing nothing.
True. Honestly, at this point, what I would really love her to do, especially since she does have the soul lane there, she does seem to be grabbing the spiders, using them to push the lanes, but I would kind of like her, especially since none of the rest of the Dire team is in the Radiant Jungle, to be using those guys to split up and take down the Radiant Jungle, just to get yourself some extra gold, and also, deplete that gold for the Radiant team as well. Although... Radiant team aren't going to be doing any farming in the jungle anytime soon. Sven is taking their ancients, so that's extra bad for them. Man, oh man, this is a crazy game so far. Crazy silly game. Especially seeing as poor NRG with their big predictions early on. There are no regrets, or whatever they wrote down in the on the map. I really want them to win because I think that they are the more fun team, all in all, in my opinion.
The other team's trying hard, really trying hard.
No, yeah. Basically, I'm saying, of course, the game is not over at all at this point. But now Sven is super doing well for himself. He's got his Mask of Madness and Blink Dagger up with that Hand of Midas. That is just insane levels of farm. Looks like Templar is working towards her BKB, which is going to be super good for her. Dazzle isn't that farmed, but of course he's designated to support. And Broodmother, she is she has 25 mana, gold away. Oh, no, she actually already had the recipe for the Orchid, my bad. So she's got her Orchid up as well. Looks like the Dire team is going for this Roche. They want to push their advantages when they can, and I don't really think there's anything the Radiant team can do about it. Granted, Brewmaster does have his Blink Dagger, which is pretty cool for him. Necrophos has a Blink Dagger. Not really the item that I think he should be getting at this point. I don't really think Blink Dagger is all that good on Necrophos at all. Really, what is the move? What move are you going to utilize that with? his ult, pretty much. He's got 2 passives and Death Pulse, and really, Death Pulse is not a move that you want to blink in and then use, because it doesn't really do all that much damage, everything considered. So that's kind of a weird choice in my opinion. Witch Doctor's got nothing. He does have a Dust of Appearance, but with how fed the Templar is and Refraction, I don't think they're even going to be worrying about her going invis. Out comes the Brew, jumps down. He does use his Primal Split. They are getting some good damage with the, even with the Elder Titan ult to support them. They don't really do all that much, and the Brewmaster and Elder Titan go down. Dazzle is in a bit of trouble. He did have his Shallow Grave up there, so I don't really understand why it wasn't used at all. Kind of weird. But that was a really good counter initiation on the Radiant team.
Especially knowing that the most fed members were both in top and middle lane.
Yeah, very
so
true.
Them.
They saw their advantages, and they knew they could take it. Actually, what does Elder Titan have? Yeah, Elder Titan's got nothing on him as well. So really, in that engagement, the Dazzle does now have his Medallion of Courage, but I don't think he got that till, like, after the fight. I may be wrong. But really, the only one they had to worry about was the Brewmaster, and you and I both know Brewmaster? Not Brewmaster. Brood Mother. The only one they had to worry about was the Brood Mother. And you and I both know...
Got focused fast.
Yeah, Brood Mother is very squishy, and if you take her down really quick, there's really nothing she can do about it, so... Oh, no! Oh, TA actually was able to survive through that Necrophos ult. Sucks that she did die afterwards, but with the Necrophos increased to 30 seconds on death time, it is very important that they were able to get that TA to survive through that ult. So that's good for them. Sven is almost certainly going to be able to take down this tower in time. He does also have the Elder Titan in support. But really, does this team want to go up against a Sven with 2 of their heroes down? 2 of them, Necrophos was designated to support, so one of them being your main carries and the other one being your Puck, who is very much so underfarmed. He actually, in those, like, 7 minutes since I last checked on the Puck, he's only gotten himself, 14 more last hits, either 14 or 15. So, that's the thing about Puck. Honestly, I may be wrong about this, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Puck is, without a doubt, that's how confident I am, the biggest snowball hero in the game, because he can't really farm for himself afterwards, and he is so he is just so squishy that if, I should wait on this thought. Templar Assassin was doing actually pretty well for escaping there until the stun came out. Basically, the stun means that her refractions are basically meaningless, because once those are all gone,
jeez, they were having so much difficulty bringing down Sven, and now
I know, he's coming back for a second life, and everyone is getting out of there. He was able to TP down on the Omni Knight. Omni Knight does not have his ult. He had to utilize his ult for that last fight. That's pretty much the only reason why they were able to do so well there. So now it's down for another 2 minutes, and I think that really means that unless they do take out the Sven, and he's got the Broodmother for support, unless they take him down right here, I don't think there's gonna be anything that they could do to contest him. Because they really need that Omni Knight ult to be able to hold off anything, because it's all right-click damage now. It's all right-click damage from the TA and the Sven that is really destroying their team, so, for anyone who doesn't know, basically Omni Knight's ult, Guardian Angel, basically what it does is it, makes people immunity to, it makes your whole team, if you're in the radius of it, immune to physical damage, which is basically right-click damage, for 7 seconds at level 2, 6 level 1, and of course 8 on level 3. If he gets an Acronyms, he can make that work all around the map and increase the duration as well, but of course he is going to be very far from an Acronym Scepter, and I don't think it would be the smart thing to buy on top of that. So, looks like Templar Assassin! She's just jumping in like mad. I'm sorry, what did you say there?
3 minutes, 15 seconds for the next Roche spawn.
Oh, man. Okay. I don't know if the Radiant team would be able to jump on that instead. I don't think they're farmed, even if they all went on it. Although they do have all the heals in the world. So if they really wanted to, they could probably go for that. Here, I should actually go ahead and check how farm is going up on them. Puck has got her Blink Dagger. That's a very frequent item on the Puck. Sucks, though. That's another reason why Puck is such a snowbally hero, because it sucks that when you're behind on farm, that the first item you have to get is Blink Dagger, because all it does is help you initiate. And while it is super, super important, initiating when you're far behind on items and the enemy team is getting super, super far ahead, just being able to jump on your opponents if they are grouped up is going to do pretty much absolutely nothing. So, Brewmaster, oh shoot, there goes down the Necrophos ult on the Broodmother. She is down for 80 seconds at 24 minutes into the game. That is showing the power of the Necrophos, which is
just enough time to go make a cup of coffee.
I know, seriously.
Read the newspaper and come back before you've even respawned.
Man, this is Blink Dagger Central game. The only ones who don't have a Blink Dagger on the Radiant team are the Omni Knight and the Witch Doctor. Kind of interesting. Really don't think the Necrophos needs a Blink Dagger. I really do not agree with that pick at all. Puck is in trouble, though. Interesting to see that the TA actually backed off. I think she could have gotten one more last hit, but she wanted to play it safe because she's been going way too ballsy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she's the one on their team who's been throwing away the advantage they've had so far.
Yeah, so it makes sense that she would want to back off. There goes the Brewmaster. That really sucks. He buys back to the game. He does have his ult, so who knows, he might be able to change things. Sven, as you were just saying, is making everyone melt. He is making all three of the Brewmaster spirits melt. I mean, he didn't towards the end there. I think the TA and the Elder Titan had a big part once the Sven was stunned. But man, oh man, I don't actually think I have ever seen 3 Brewmaster spirits go down that fast. And I'm not sure, of course, here comes the buyback on the Necrophos and the Omni Knight, but really, Necrophos has been support this game. I don't think there's really much that they could do. The Sven and the TA are still alive. I really don't understand why they're going back. I mean, they want to take this Roche. Roche actually isn't even back quite yet. There's still some time. So I think that they really should have pushed down those racks. They easily could have pushed down the racks. Very odd choice on in my mind. I don't know what they wanted. I don't know what their plan was there. See, yeah, now they're just sitting. Now that the change, with the change in the previous patch where there's no certain time for Dire to show up, that's all the more reason why they really should have gone for those racks. I mean, what is better? A possible secured advantage, or what was pretty much a certain secured advantage? Certainly would have gone for those racks instead, but whatever. Let's go ahead and see. I should totally check the kills. Puck is actually really popping up with these kills. He is now, there goes Roshan, of course. He is now actually 3rd highest on the board for kills, Puck, so he's been doing pretty good for him. How's his net worth? He's put himself up to 4th highest net worth. I mean, he doesn't have the items to show it. Now he actually does have his Yule Scepter, which will be good for him, but still, I think he is still a bit far behind in items. Really, though, where most of his damage comes out from his burst with his abilities, so, actually I should go ahead and check his level as well. He's also 3rd highest up on the hero tier. Man, oh man. Okay, Puck is going down. Puck put down his Dream Coil, grabbing both the Elder Titan and someone else, I believe it was the Sven, but Sven is just too strong! Oh my god, he almost took out all 3 of the spirits for the Brewmaster once again, and there goes the final one. That Brewmaster, usually when you pop down the spirits, you're being all like, alright, now to go total ham and destroy everything, but he is just getting denied up the wazoo for that extra sadness for that team, because of course they were going super hard on the Sven to be able to take him out, but he also had the Aegis. He did not even trigger the Aegis in that fight. Puck uses up Yules on himself. No way, he is not going to die though, because his he didn't get his Q out before to be able to escape in his cute wee little
He'd
bubble.
already used his Q as an aggressive thing, firing it
Oh,
down
really?
to racks. Yeah.
Oh, God, I did not notice that. At this point in the game, really should not be... Did he use it and teleport in, or did he...
Nope, he used it and then he got blanked on.
Okay, at least he didn't teleport in. That would have been just awful. But I hate to say it for the Radiant team, I think this is GG. Sven still has his Aegis of the Immortal, of course, so none of the other team really needs to go all ham. Sven alone could jump in and probably be okay, although the Witch Doctor ult does come down, and with the stuns, lays waste down to the Sven. Coming back for 2, though, running in on the Necrophos. Probably would have gone on the Omni Knight first since he's right there, but they did get both of them quite easily and quite handedly, so nothing really to worry about that for him. TA might be going a little bit too hard, but really there isn't a way for the Radiant team to pull her in to the fountain, and there goes the 4th tier towers. I think that's GG for sure. Actually, they went down surprisingly long after I said that. Brewmaster's out there again. Stop going in when you see the Sven, Brew. You just get all your guys killed. He was smart enough this time, though, to pull back the Storm Spirit, but still it gets taken down. That is super duper silly. Oh, man. GG, well
Carry
played
Sven
on
takes
the
no
Dire.
prisoners.
Seriously. Like...
They only lost a single tower.
I gotta say, I think what lost that game was the puck pick. I may be wrong, but I think for whatever reason, I think they didn't expect a TA coming out, and TA, as you saw, was immediately picked after the puck popped up. Because it's just such a good counter, so they needed to get puck out of that middle lane, and it just messed up all of their lane, their whole lane setup, you know? Like, of course, picking Brewmaster instead is a nice setup, and Puck did very well for himself. Made a very, very good recovery. It wasn't enough, of course. It was too little too late, because I think Templar Assassin did really, really good plays in that game, but it was definitely the Sven that won it. Because Sven just got so beefy, and it was because Sven was up against the solo Puck, you know, got free farm, got a 5-minute Hand of Midas, and it didn't just end up with highest net worth and gold per minute, I'm sure, but also, like, look at the amount of gold that Sven has at the end of the game.
Almost 10,000.
Almost
he could buy the bank.
10,000. Almost 10,000.
Just, ugh. Just to think, he had that one slot he kept saving open for the Aegis that he really didn't need.
I know, seriously. Imagine him with Satanic. He could have bought a Satanic. That would have made it even more crazy. He did have the Mask of Madness, and maybe he wanted to focus on that attack speed as well, but he actually did have a Soul Cuirass at that point, so Mask of Madness extra attack speed isn't incredibly significant once you have a Soul Cuirass, but God... That's one unbelievably fed Sven. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this cast. It was a bit shorter of a game than I expected, seeing as with both of those teams there got kicked out of the server. Really thought that Radiant was gonna win, because I do love Omni Knight so much, but really Omni Knight only got like one chance to shine, and Necrophos barely got any ults off that actually killed the hero, so Necrophos ult wasn't really used to its full ability on top of that. But yeah, really fun game. I enjoyed that one. You have any final thoughts, Christian?
It was a stomp.
Yeah. Very stompy.
It just seemed like the Dire team pulled off their strategy much better in every way.
Well, I won't disagree. In fact, I will actually agree. But in the defense of the Radiant team, I know I've pounded into this situation, but I really just think it was the puck. You know, I think it was the puck pick. It was a bad draft. It was...
Yeah, I mean, but the fact that Broodmother was able to bully out and win the 3v1.
Yeah. In fact, honestly, when you were saying the Radiant team over the Dire, I mean, the Dire team performing so well over the Radiant, that's immediately what went into my mind first. Not the Sven doing so well, but the Broodmother doing so well.
Because, I mean, if Broodmother had fallen behind badly, kind of, and been in the same place as the Puck, Sven wouldn't have had all the time to just solo farm. He would have to start being effective. Instead, he just had time to clean out both jungles, hand him Midas several times on his paths through, and then come back to fight.
Yeah. I believe that second tier 2... I believe that the tier 2 tower in bottom went down after some of the other tier 1s went down, but I believe also Broodmother's tower, the one that she was attacking, bought tier 1. I believe that was also the first one that went down. I may be wrong, but...
No, it was top tier 1 that went down first.
Oh, actually, yeah, that would make so much more sense, because the Puck couldn't contest it at all. Yeah, I was gonna say Broodmother would have also given them that extra tower gold, but I don't think she did pushing nearly as well as she could have, but also it was a Broodmother solo against a tri-lane that has a fair amount of AoE, not super good, not what you want up against a Broodmother, but okay. Really, it's just it was levels that killed them. Super duper levels. If they could have gotten more kills on the Broodmother early, maybe it could have turned around different, but I don't know. We're probably talking here a bit too long, but who knows, maybe people will like an endgame consensus. My final rule of thumb thing I'll say right here, you guys, you play League? I mean, League, wow, people are gonna get so mad at me for that now. And I'm the one who prefers Dota over League as well, I don't know why I said League. You play Dota 2, drafting, do not pick a Puck, anything before, like, the last 2 people, I would say, and don't pick an Enigma, anyone before the last 2 picks, because they just get countered so easily and so hard. But yeah, that's my final thing. So, thank you, Christian, for joining me.
No problem.
You want to tell people where they could find you?
I am on twitch.tv/Boolono and also on YouTube/Boolono. So come on and see me do some awesome things. I do a lot of videos with Egg and a lot of stuff on my own.
And thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and or subscribing if you have not. And actually, more so, before anything else I should say, I am a very bad caster. I am very new at casting. But if you enjoyed the video, and or maybe even if you didn't enjoy it, please give me hints on how to become a better caster. I think in that game, I really should have done a much better job of clicking on different characters to see what items they have, see what gold they're holding onto, and keep a better track of that, because I think I did very, very bad in regards to that in this game, but hopefully I'll get better as time goes on, and that's what these casts are all about, to have some fun Dota casts and get better at it as well. So, yeah. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.